is a messy story. All right. I'm not trying to bring nobody down, but ain't no way we couldn't talk about this. All right. So I only found this in urgency place because I was not paying for the Daily Mail. But this is a story that really came originally from the Daily Mail, and I'm not sure why it's not on the New York Post because it happened in New York. So a Bronx man is deleted by his girlfriend in a NYCHA stairwell where he slept on nights that she wouldn't let him in. Mm, mm, mm. So this is the couple. He do look a little like Biggie. She look a little Biggie herself. Okay, but they're in NYCHA. So let me just make sure. Let me confirm for sure. Hold on. I don't want to assume nothing because you know we be learning. Google NYCHA means what? New York Housing Authority, the largest public housing authority in North America, was created in 1935 to provide decent, affordable housing for low and moderate income New Yorkers. So, in other words, you ain't got shit, you ain't about shit, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't got nothing. But there was a man that accepted you and your kids, and you would make him sit and sleep in the hallway when you didn't feel like allowing him to come in. Mm, mm, mm. So, a Bronx man was stabbed by his girlfriend during a crazed argument in a NYCHA stairwell. Now, they keep mentioning NYCHA, so I guess they want us all to know, all right? Where he often slept on nights she wouldn't let him into their apartment down the hall. Now, obviously, he probably wasn't supposed to be here, right? Clearly, I'm sure he wasn't supposed to be there since it's NYCHA, right? 37-year-old victim John Biggie Levistone came knocking at the fourth floor Highbridge Gardens houses. Shout out to those in New York. You may know this area. Highbridge Gardens houses apartment he shared with accused deleter Crystal Freisen. About 10:30 on Saturday, she refused to open the door. Ring doorbell video obtained. They got footage. Okay. I didn't know that they had rings inside of apartment buildings, but you know, you do what you got to do. What the hell do I know? An explosive argument ensued with Freisen's young children watching, but of course, always young kids around watching foolishness, stuff that they shouldn't be watching, stuff that they shouldn't be hearing. But you know, good mamas are good mama all over the place, right? Who just ended with the bloody slaying of Levistone, who friends described as a beloved neighborhood fixture who would DJ local gatherings. He was probably truly trying to be in the footsteps of Biggie Smalls. May he rest in peace. Both of them, both of these gentlemen, Biggie and Mr. Levistone. Video obtained by Daily News shows the victim knocking on his girlfriend's door during the deadly argument at their Bronx apartment. Shout out to the Bronx. Freisen, 34, is now charged with red rum for allegedly knifing her boyfriend in the torso after following him into the hallway stairwell of their apartment building on University Ave near West 166th Street. She was the couldn't be bothered type, and he was a take me back type. So he was the I want you back. He was the he was the Jackson's I want you back type. And she was the I ain't got time to deal with you. Simone Biles edges looking a mess. That's who we were dealing with here. For some reason, he dealt with it, right? Right. All right. But she would hang out with him if he had a few dollars in his pocket, and if he didn't, he slept in the hall. You know what, live from NYC? I am glad that you said this. So he said simping kills because I think that people use the word simping incorrectly every day up here on this app. Okay. You know, I learned that word being on YouTube, right? We looked it up one time. It's simpleton, not having any common sense, basically a silly person, right? Okay. So whenever a man tries to talk to a woman or anything, a lot of people will say that's simping. And it's like, well, how do you ever let a woman know that you're interested if you don't try to talk to her? That's why I think that it's used incorrectly. Now, in this case, I think it's correct. Okay. Because he's doing anything to his own detriment. That's the difference, in my opinion. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You're doing something for a woman to your detriment. to your loss where you're getting nothing in return. That's a simp to me. Not because a man is trying to shoot his shot, basically. I feel like there's a big difference. But what do I know, right? Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because everybody is calling everybody a simp. And it's like, so are men not supposed to pursue women ever? Like, this is crazy to me. Thank you so much for confirming. Um, Let me see. They came down together to go get grocery, and he asked me, "Why do you?" This is the neighbor talking. "Why do y'all women have crazy attitudes?" He asked me, "Is it because of periods? Like, what is it?" And we all laughed it off. Y'all, listen. Listen. If some woman is making you sleep in the stairwell or outside, no, that's it. That's all. No, I'm just gonna have to say it. Sorry. I don't be trying to tell y'all men nothing, but I'm just saying that's half damn crazy. It don't make sense. No, no, no. Treating you like that? You have money and she'll see you. You don't, she makes you sleep in the hall. That's half damn crazy. That's crazy. The fatal clash began with Levinstone standing outside the closed door to the apartment asking to be let in as Friesen screamed and cursed at him for nearly a full minute from inside. Video obtained by the Daily News shows. So she in the house, he knocking, let me in. The typical TBBs. She says, "I'll dig your damn effing grave," Friesen yelled. Do y'all remember the video that we watched where the lady, I forget where it was, wouldn't let the man go. She was giving him a hard time. He was supposed to not only go to work, cook the kids dinner, iron the clothes, and do everything else while the mama was over there running off at the mouth. And then she went and got the GU in and ended his life. Hmm. Open the door now, he pleaded as she continued to scream. He was shouting and screaming at her, said neighbor Justin Sanchez. She kept shouting back from inside the apartment, "I don't want to talk to you, you piece of sugar honey iced tea." Oh, yeah, that sounds wonderful. Sounds like a lovely, lovely situation, okay? Friesen gave up on being let inside and walked slowly down the hall to the stairwell the video shows. This just sounds so depressing, right? Friend said he often slept there on nights. Friesen, who they described as cruel and volatile, wouldn't let him inside. So, it's not like other people don't know. It's not like, it's just like what Black women thinking that white people don't see. They can see too. They can see too. Now he is broke. Now his broke ass is running. Friesen can be heard yelling. So you that loud that is catching you on the ring camera. This is how loud this woman is. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that this great insulation, but she is this loud that it is captured on the damn ring, right? Friesen can be heard yelling from behind the apartment door in the video. As the victim walked down the hallway, he tried to break neighbors' ring cameras. Well, that's not good, sir. He was under the influence and smacked our camera. Oh, so he had his own vices. He then went down the hall trying to rip off. Okay. Moments after Levinstone disappeared into the stairwell, Friesen, followed by two other women. I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. You mean to tell me that she not only was inside of the house and wouldn't let you in, but she had two other biatches in there running off at the mouth, hyping her up, feeding into the foolishness? You trying to tell me that there was no one in there that said, "Girl, calm down, let him in. It's not that serious." Trying to reason it out. Egging her on. Hyping her up. In somebody else's business unnecessarily. Oh, okay. I say accomplice, but I'm not the law. I'm not the law. Blah, 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 blah. Move back. She can be heard yelling at her boyfriend, "I dare you to come over here." Oh, so trying to entice violence. That's what that sounds like. The stabbing in the stairwell is not captured on camera. Oh, wait. I skipped it. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Follow two. I'm sorry. Friesen, followed by two other women, emerged from the apartment and followed him there. Video shows. So it's on video. A small child stayed behind in the apartment doorway looking down the hallway. So you didn't care about the kids, but we supposed to care about the kids, okay? He stopped hollering and went into the stairwell, and she came out screaming. Sanchez told the news. The real fighting happened in the stairwell. They just kept yelling in the stairwell, but I don't know what happened after that. I just heard children start screaming and crying. Bryson can be heard screaming obscenities from the stairwell, while two other women she was with ran back into the apartment in a panic. Y'all, now you want to run away? Now y'all want to run away? Get on back out there. Get on back out there, child. Move back, move back, move back. She can be heard yelling at her boyfriend. I dare you to come over here. Stabbing her happened in the stairwell. I'm going to jail, a frantic Friesen muttered to herself repeatedly after emerging from the stairwell. The video shows, no, mom, it's self-defense. One of her young kids answered her, it's self-defense, it's self-defense. It's all on camera. Not the actual deletion, but what she said, what the girl said, what the kid said. So your kid had to sit up there and tell you, self-defense, child, self-defense. So you ratchet ass biatches out here being ratchet in front of your kids, okay? And these are not even his children, y'all. None of these are his damn kids. Medics rushed Levinstone to Lincoln Hospital, but he couldn't be saved. He would do anything for anybody, said family friend Cookie Ortiz. Everybody loved him. He never did a mean thing in his life. Well, he was messing with them ring cameras, y'all, so come on now. His mom used to tell him, leave that girl. That girl is going to hurt you, she added. She had all sorts of bad habits. Oh, trust me, mom, we know. Oh, mom, we know. It's a prototype. Cops took his Friesen, I'm sorry, I guess it's supposed to be Miss Friesen, into custody at the scene because, ain't no misses on her name. Into custody at the scene and on Sunday charged her with red rum, manslaughter, and weapon possession. Her arraignment was pending in Bronx criminal court. Police responded to 2 domestic violence reports involving Levstone and Friesen last year. Oh, got to make sure we on what is it, social media or whatever, making spiders make up and weaving it up, okay? Always that. A ring video from 2022 obtained by the Daily News is getting it all, child. Shows a shirtless and disoriented Levstone trying to open neighbors' doors before staggering back into her shared apartment, yelling, Crystal, Crystal, Crystal. Calm down, calm down, calm down, a woman's voice responded. A neighbor who asked not to be a neighbor who asked not to be named described an ongoing abusive type situation, but said she never expected it would turn violent. I don't know why people don't think that's where it's going to turn. If it's getting worse and worse, there's only one way for it to go if they don't split up, right? He stayed there with her kids, but sometimes she wouldn't let him in. So in essence, he basically babysat, okay? The neighbor said if he was drunk or effed up, she would lock him out and say he couldn't come around her kids like that. But it was okay when he was babysitting for the kid. But, if he wasn't in his right mind, which, it made sense, then he couldn't sleep in the house. He had to sleep in the stairway. Who gonna put up with that? Who gonna put up with that? Hmm. Mm. Mm. Neighbors described him as eager to placate Friesen and give her money for her children, even though she mistreated him. Now, that's why I say simp, right? The neighbors also accused Friesen of cheating on the victim. I don't know what sort of demon jumped in her soul for her to do that to her boyfriend, said one of his lifelong friends. We would tell him, Biggie, you got to let her go. You can fill that negative energy with someone else or something else. And that's the reason why you need to leave people like this alone. You don't want them to drag you into it. If you tell them and they're not going to leave, they're not going to change, there's nothing you can do. Don't get yourself all riled up into somebody else's crap. You never know if those 2 friends that was in there going along with it could come through and something be charged with something. Not that we care, but the point is that you're around toxic people like this. This stuff is not cute, especially when people know it's this bad. This does sound pretty bad, right? So there's the floor. We're going to scroll past that. Norman McGill, president of High Bridge, described Levinstone as a lifelong resident of the complex and a church-going man who didn't have much going for him, just always chilling or drinking on the block. Okay, there you go. That's who he was. I mean, come on, let's tell true shame devil. He had nothing going on. He wasn't working. He ain't had no place to live. He don't have his own. Don't know if he got kids or not. He was just hanging out. Like when we saw the video where they was hanging in front of the liquor store and the cricket store, he's just hanging out. I know it's hard living in New York, y'all. Trust me, I know. Very expensive, but people don't want to leave and they stay and they'll put up with anything in order to stay here. Is it that wonderful? Listen, you know I love New York. But what I'm not going to do is be subjected to sleeping in the damn stairwell. Or if someone, you know, are don't have it together, so they just put up with any old thing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Levstone worked odd jobs like cleaning his local church. When Friesen pressured him for money, he sold off pieces of his beloved DJ stereo equipment. Mm. Friesen was arrested. Oh, the good mama was arrested for child endangerment in October 2021 when her son, then just 8, was found wandering alone in Macom's Dam Park near Yankee Stadium. The disposition of that case is not immediately clear Sunday, but neighbors said she lost custody of her children to the City Administration for Children's Service for a time. Why be involved with people like this? Why be involved with people like this? Like we already said, these kids is just ornamental to get whatever it is you can get. Your kid out here by Yankee Stadium, and I know that the Yankee Stadium is in the Bronx, right? I don't know the distance of where she lives from it, right? But you over here trying to manage this man, and you can't even manage your own damn kids. It's always people like that. It's always women like that. So the thing is that where the baby daddies at? Where the baby daddies at? Okay. No, we don't want to talk about that, right? Well, you know what? If no tea, no shade, if he wasn't doing sugar honey iced tea, do we really think that whoever she had them kids by was doing anything? That's why I say misery loves company. So she treated him like crap, but he was good enough when she wanted him to be good enough. Not only is that a simp on his part, but that proves how much of a biatch that she was, and she don't care. And too many women are just like that. These be the same ones talking about Simone Biles when you living in NYCHA. Your kids done been taken away from you. Now you done deleted your boyfriend on and off again. You made him sleep in the damn garage, I will call it, and didn't care one bit while you was cheating on him. But you gonna have the audacity and the nerve to be mad that Simone Biles got married because you know you'll never achieve that. Your life sucks. That's what you did. That's how you lived. That was your choice. F that white supremacy, discrimination, and racism crap. You're a lazy biatch who don't want nothing, ain't gonna get nothing, ain't trying to get nothing. You can't even take care of what it is that you have, meaning your own damn kids, while you waiting on the government, including NYCHA, food stamps, and everything else to take care of you. But you're gonna sit up here and give this man a hard daggone time, and now he ain't here, and your ass is going to jail, and we do not care about the fact that you're going to jail. Let me be clear about the fact that you're going to jail. She's the epitome, in my opinion, my 2 cents, of most of these people that carry on, that's sitting up here in Super 8 motels, having a bunch of kids, turning around and saying, please help Miranda, help Miranda. No. Shout out to Soothing Zen Sounds. No. But again, I'm morally excruciating. If I'm morally excruciating, please help me understand what this story is. Soothing Zen Sounds. What would you call this? A walk in the park? You can't walk in the park no more because some woman couldn't control him enough, because she already had control over him. Let's not get it twisted. She definitely had control over him, and he did it. His choices. Clearly, there was people who tried to tell him. I seen somebody say he may have been developmentally delayed, and he may have been, but he wasn't. You know, he still was there. That's the thing about New York too. Then I'll move on. And a lot from New York can correct me if I'm wrong. There are a lot, it's very expensive to live there, and there's a lot of people that kind of live with each other when they know they're not supposed to, but they ain't got no choice because they can't do it on their own because they don't make enough money. And people will stay in New York and live in stairwells or put up with crap like this because they don't want to leave the city because I guess it's that important to them just to be there and be in poverty, live impoverished, have nothing, that ain't trying to get nothing, putting up with crap like this. It's crazy. He bears plenty of responsibility to his life. I'm not saying he should have been deleted. I will never say that. Rest in peace to this man. Shout out to Live from New York to confirm. Appreciate you, hon. It's crazy. It's crazy. I looked into living into New York at one point, and I'm like, what? And then I won't have a washing machine or a dryer in the place. I still gotta go out and go to the laundromat. No, 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 no. I'll just visit. Um, she is a little off for her as a mother to do something like that, McGill said. I don't want to say it, but like crazy. There is a look in her eye that was just unsettled. Lev Stone's last post on Facebook Friday night alluded to troubles in his relationship. Even though she may think I'm mad at her right now, but I still love you, candlelight for my baby for life. He wrote, referring to Friesen by a nickname. On Sunday, April 16th, he wrote, I just don't know what to do at this point. Anything I do or what I do, it's just not enough. But Lord, I know you got me and I need you right now. On April 16th, he posted a picture of him and Friesen together and captioned it, my everything. She responded with a lighthearted meme of two donuts hugging that read, I love you so much you don't even know. Mm, mm. When Friesen neglected her kids, Lev Stone would step in, friends of the victim said. He was a great stepdad, treated those kids like his own. He was a family man, said one longtime friend who identified herself by Sassy. There he is. Mm-mm-mm. She would get in other men's cars and we would tell Biggie, your girl is cheating on you. And he would just get depressed. He never smoked a cigarette in his life before this year. Now he does all the time. All he wanted was to be loved. She had baby daddies in and out, and Biggie just wanted to be there, be a good man. Wow. Mm. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at this. Damn, he was big. She living like no tea, no shade to anybody that lives in New York. I get it. I understand. But you so big and bad, you living under the government's benefit in a place that looks like this. Y'all know I be looking at the background, thinking you so much better, thinking that you so much better. And now want to sit up here. You've ruined your life. We do not care. This man is gone. Rest in peace to this man. Your kids are now traumatized along with your girls. Along with your girls. Trauma.